Hey everybody, I figure I'd do this video early in the morning since just getting started. Sun is rising. It is very bright in my face. So I'm doing this as turn-in primarily whole food, plant-based. I started that in February. January I did vegetarian where there's no meat product at all, but I was still eating eggs and cheese. No milk because haven't really enjoyed that for years. And then, of course, I went through and watched all the health videos coming out. Game Changers, of course, being a game changer, it was a very good one. What the Health, different ones like that. Started listening to a lot of stuff from Dr. Neil Barnard, Dr. Michael Greger, and T. Colin Cambell, also PhD, so doctor also there. And currently reading the China study, very good. I definitely recommend it so far because he is doing it at a very unbiased way, coming from him as being a dairy farmer, moving plant based. And so I say overall, it's almost May, and I have had no issues with wanting to go back to animal product at all. Uh, Huge one, not everyone needs this. I watched Domination because I just wanted to know. I'll link that description below if you want to check that out. I would definitely, it's not needed. I would definitely say Game Changers is a better one to go check out, so do that one. And then as far as doing this, I've gotten really creative. I've always loved cooking, so if you don't like cooking, you're going to have to learn how to because there's a lot that you'll need to be able to do. And just take your time, find stuff that's easy, find stuff that you like already, and then find ways to do vegan. So vegan sloppy joes, vegan burgers. Sloppy joes is easy, the burgers is a little more complicated. Just take whatever you can. Like, I love Mexican food, so enchiladas, burritos, tacos, all of those. It was very easy for me because I always load them up with vegetables when I was doing meat. So now I just take the meat out and I load up more vegetables. Red cabbage steaks, I love with some Cavendier sauce and just some oil. I know oil is one thing that you want to stay away from, but it's moderation. So most of the stuff I cook with is with water. The only things I really do cook with oil is the red cabbage and if I'm doing vegan egg rolls or vegan wontons. And that's about the most I use oil for them. As far as the primarily whole food plant based, I would say definitely do your research. It's up to you to figure out what works for you. Make sure you know how you're getting sources of stuff. The two things I've been asked, of course, the number one, how do you get your protein? And so legumes, of course, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, the same thing. Love those, always have. So that was very easy for me. Uh, Tofu was my hardest transition, but once I realized it's just soybeans, it really was easy. You can also fry that. You can do egg roll wraps, sushi wraps, and which I found sushi wraps are so easy, so simple. So sushi rolls are definitely one of my favorite ones. Very easy to do and fairly cheap for it. The other one is tempeh, and that's just fermented soybeans. So that one. So I'm really enjoying the cooking, trying different things, different recipes and everything. I would say the hardest thing you're going to find is just people being like, why? Why are you doing this? What's going on here? To be honest, just do it for you. It doesn't need to be something preached about. If people ask me what I'm eating because my birthday came up and they're like, oh, well, what do we do for Scott? Because I'm a very low sugar person. I haven't had sweets in almost 2 years now. I stay away from processed sugar and refined sugar. I found I do a lot of reading the labels now to see actually what is in the product for it. And one thing I've really liked is the liquid aminos. because it's just soy sauce, but it cuts out so much of the stuff. And I was looking at one, I'm like, oh, well, there's 4 to 6 ingredients in these other soy sauce bottles, and this one, the liquid Aminos, has 2. So, protein from soy and water, and it tastes amazing. Put the links below as far as seeing the products that I did mention there, and some resources that I have used, and also so I'll post links for Dr. Neil Barnard with the PCRM, Dr. Michael Greger with nutritionalfacts.org, and then also Colin Cambell's book. I definitely give them all a check out because they're really good. And of course, there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that have definitely influenced me. I would highly recommend Brian Turner, John Venus, and Simmet Nutrition. They are very good. They have great ideas. They've kind of helped me get started as far as knowing what I should be putting in my body and everything, because I'm leaning more towards the bodybuilding. And of course, it's getting hard with all the gyms shut down right now, and every store seeming to be out of some weights. I got some 15 pounds and one of the bands to go, but I could definitely use something over 30 pounds now just to help me a lot. So I hope you all have a great day. Take care of yourselves, and I look forward to see you next time.